Guten Tag. So today we have our lesson around the question, Woher kommst du? And we're going to talk a little bit about what that means and how we answer that. So, our learning objective, obviously, is going to, for you to be able to ask and answer the question, Woher kommst du? But also be able to understand when people say where they're from. So, again, that question is, Woher kommst du? Woher kommst du? Try saying that. So I'll break it down. Woher kommst du? So, if we look at this slide, you can probably figure out that, and based off of what it sounds like, you can figure out that Woher kommst du means where do you come from? So woher means where from, kommst, to come, and du, we know, means you. So, how can we answer this question? Just like you would in your own language, you can answer this in a lot of different ways, and I've put some of them here. So, the most important part of this, though, is the phrase Ich komme aus. Can you try that? So I'll break that down. I, komme, come, aus, from. So we need all three parts of these. A lot of people will forget the aus, but we do need that. So again, the phrase is Ich komme aus. I come from. Now, you could say the town that you come from. Ich komme aus Washington Township. You could say maybe a state. Ich komme aus New Jersey. Or you could say a country, because some people in a German-speaking country might not know where New Jersey is. So you could say Ich komme aus Amerika. Or you could say Ich komme aus den USA. And then on the flip side, let's say you're talking to somebody from a German-speaking country, like our three that we have here. So we have Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. They too could say that they're from a country. So Ich komme aus Deutschland. Ich komme aus Österreich. Ich komme aus der Schweiz. You may remember that when we learned the countries, it was die Schweiz. But for now, we won't get into why this changed to der. Just know that when we're using this country, die Schweiz, with the phrase Ich komme aus, we change that to der. So Ich komme aus der Schweiz. Okay? We could say that we come from a state. So in Germany, they could do that as well. Ich komme aus Bayern. Okay? And you could also say that you come from a city or a region. So you could say Ich komme aus Frankfurt, if you're from Germany. You could say that you're from the city of Vienna. So Ich komme aus Wien. Ich komme aus Innsbruck. So again, these cities, Ich komme aus Zurich. We could say that, we could say a country, we could say a region. I come from somewhere. Okay? Let's take a look at some of these in action. So, the question again, Woher kommst du? If she were answering that question, she would say, Ich heiße Monika, her name is Monika, und ich komme aus Deutschland. Okay? Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Amerika, or David could answer, Ich komme aus den USA. This guy, Thomas, Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Washington Township. Again, you could say your town that you're from. Let's flip it over to someone from a German-speaking country. So Eva, ich heiße Eva und ich komme aus Berlin. So I am called Eva and I come from Berlin. So Berlin is both a state and a city in Germany. So, Woher kommst du? Take a second and type in how to answer that question. So remember, the phrase that you want to use is Ich komme aus to answer that question. Ich komme aus. So go ahead and type in your answer. Woher kommst du? Super. So, now that you've typed in your answer and you have this as a resource, you might want to take down the question, Woher kommst du? As well as the phrase, Ich komme aus. You may want to go back to that slide where we had our examples with the outlines of Germany, Austria, Switzerland, New Jersey, and the United States, and take down some of those example phrases as well. And now you're going to go over to the Flipgrid and state your answer in the spoken form. If you have any questions, let me know. Auf Wiedersehen.